Hey everybody, my name is Victoria here, and I'm going to show you the easiest, most delicious, fastest pumpkin pie recipe today. And guess what? It's vegan. So this is super delicious, super easy. Anybody can make this. I'll tell you all the ingredients when we get there, but I want to talk about the crust first. So I just simply purchased these vegan crusts. I think they're accidentally vegan from King Soopers. I know that you can buy the same thing at Publix if you live in the Southeast. I've purchased those before, they're vegan as well. If you're really feeling like you want to go all in and make the commitment, you can make a gluten-free crust with this Bob's red mill flour and Earth Balance. And I can post the recipe for that as well. So it's super easy. I made it last weekend for some gluten-free friends. Everybody loved it. You can make the same recipe with regular flour. If you really do want to make your own crust, I will post that later. So to begin, I'm going to show you what this is made of. So of course, we have pumpkin, silken tofu, and 2/3 of a cup of sugar. So we're just going to dive in, we're going to do this. I'm going to show you how fast it is. So you just simply add everything to the food processor and you blend it up. That's all there is to it. So you just add in your pumpkin. There's not really an order that you need to do this. Do that. Tofu, and this is half of a package of tofu, so about 8 ounces of tofu. They come in 16-ounce packages. So go ahead and just add that bad boy in. Sugar, can't forget that. So it's a pretty healthy pie other than the sugar. So you have pumpkin, which is amazing for you, and tofu, which is full of protein. If you're on the whole protein kick thing, it's delicious and amazing and really keeps this pie binded together. So we'll go ahead and start next. I'm going to do my spices. So this is 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger. I like the spice, it's delicious, really tasty. Not to mention super healthy for you. We have 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. All right, all in. Teaspoon of cinnamon. And then cornstarch. So this is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. It is non-GMO, non-GMO. And this just acts as a binder for the pie to make it sort of custard-like. So I think this would be replacing the eggs, is why we're using the cornstarch here. 3/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla. And then just 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So just a little bit of salt to kind of help bring out those flavors. This is optional, so this is some cloves that I have from our local co-op. I like spicy pie. If you want to skip this, that's fine. I like to add in just a pinch, so I'm going to call it about 1/8 of a teaspoon of cloves. And this just helps, I don't know, just gives it like a little tang that I really like. So if you want to go for the tang and the little spice, put some cloves in there. You can't go wrong. All right, so from here, all you do, simply gonna put on, I'm gonna make sure it's kind of, whoop, okay. So where's my lid? All right, so I'm just gonna put on my food processor lid, and then I'm gonna turn it on. So here we go. All right, so I think we've got everything pretty thoroughly mixed up. A food processor is definitely what you want to go with for this recipe. I tried using a blender. It's just easier with the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a blender. It's just harder to get it out of the bottom. So as you can see here, it's just kind of liquidy, all pulsed together, nothing too complicated. And I'm gonna show it from my other camera too. And it just looks like your custard filling that you would have for any other normal pumpkin pie. So you just sort of begin to just try to fill up the pie tin. If you want to double this recipe, it's also really easy to do. You just use a whole package of tofu and 2 cans of pumpkin and then double your spices. Super simple. All right, and so as you can see, you fill up your pie tin, and then it's going to go in the oven at 350 degrees. We live at about 5,000 feet, so we only cook it for 40 minutes. If you live at lower elevation, I would suggest 45 to 50 minutes. You can sort of tell when the crust starts to turn that's when you want to take out your pie. And you can also do the little dip test, make sure everything comes out clean with a toothpick. All right, going in. Finished pie out of the oven, let it cool for a few minutes, and then put it in the fridge. It smells absolutely amazing. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. Have a great one. Bye.